Alright, and here is part 2 for my review for the Master Grade Strike Noir. And in this section, I was just going to kind of focus on the backpack for this kit. Now, in my opinion, the Strike E model is pretty neat. I really like the little guns here that come on the side skirts as opposed to the little combat knives that they can pull out. The shoulders at first were... before I bought the kit, I kind of thought the shoulders were a little off-putting, but now that I have it, I think it goes really well with the theme of the kit. The part I think, at least for me, that really sells this kit is the backpack. I think a lot of us who build these would agree that if you have one thing that can do 3 or 4 different things, like for example that giant sword you can get on the Master Grade red frame, or like the blue frame for instance, you can turn it into a sword, you can turn it into a giant gun, you can turn it into a I don't know, what was the other stuff? You could turn it into like wings, I think, that would let it fly. I mean, this doesn't do a whole lot compared to that, but the wings on this kit really, I think, give it so much different ways that you can actually pose this kit that it's really neat. Now, you can bend the wings back, not very far. They only come out about that back. And again, I was showing this joint up here that if you want to, you can move the wings back and forth like that. But the reason I like these wings is you can have them do quite a bit of different stuff to be able to have it posed in your own unique way. So one cool thing with the wings is they can be used like an actual flight wing, I guess, that you would see it. And what you would do is take these pieces and fold them down. And then you fold the whole wing up. And then you slide the wings out. And instantly your kit is going to take up way more space on the shelf, but it's going to look pretty cool too. Now, another cool feature that the wings have is each wing actually comes with its own cannon. So if you want to have it displayed with the wings out and the cannons, you just take your cannon back here, pull it out like so, spin it up, and then drop it down. And you can do the same for the other side if you want. So now if you want the wings out and the cannons going, you can do that. You could also, I don't know, have it hold both its guns. You could have it hold these little smaller ones, and then you kind of have this like intimidating all-out pose if you wanted to display. Now, we're not done with the wings. The wings also have another cool feature hidden with inside them that I like. And that is that each one of these is actually a handle, and you just give them a tug, and this comes out. Now, a lot of kits, especially like Gundam style kits that we get, are going to come with a beam saber. But this one comes with more of what I'm just calling like a beam sword. So what we do is take our little beam effect part here, and it just pops into place like so. So now it's kind of like he comes with a physical sword that just has a little piece on here that would be like the beam cutting part. And I think it's really cool. I mean, we don't really get to see a whole lot of stuff like this as far as the swords or anything like that would go. We do see a few, but not a whole lot. The majority are all just the normal beam sabers. And he holds them pretty well, but they just peg there into his hand. And if you want to, you can have them displayed holding one of these guys. So the kit, I mean, really, this kit is going to give it a lot of different ways of posability, a lot of different ways you can have it sitting on your shelf. If you just want them sitting there with everything closed up, it's still going to look really cool. A lot of the box art pictures have him holding these little small pistols in each hand, which also look pretty cool. Having it opened up like this, I think, also looks very cool. So you are spending a little bit more money on this kit, but you're really, at least I think, getting what you're paying for. I bought some even more expensive kits than this, and I was actually kind of disappointed. It kind of felt like, you know, I paid $60 for this, and like this is all it does. But this kit doesn't do that. This kit, when you're done with it and you have it, you're going to be glad that you bought it. So, a very cool kit overall. And also, if you want to have your Strike Noir post on an action base, he can do that, no problem. So, I think that'll do it for my review of this kit. Overall, this kit was very enjoyable to build. This kit has a lot going for it, although I can see some people not wanting to buy it. And the reason for it is probably going to be the price tag. This kit does lean more on the pricier side. For instance, if you were to buy this kit from Gundam Store and More, you're going to spend $55 just on the kit plus shipping. If you're going to buy it from like HobbyLink Japan, it's about $10 cheaper, but the shipping is going to be more than $10 more than it would be if you were to buy it locally. That being said, this kit is 5 years old. For a price of about $42 from HobbyLink Japan, you could buy the new Dual Gundam, which is very amazing. It's going to have a little more detail than this kit, but I don't know, there's just something about this kit that really has a lot of appeal to it. The wings, I think, are the main selling feature. I love these little small guns that the kit can come with. If you want to, you can even kind of spread the wings out like I've got going on there, and it's going to look pretty cool on your shelf. So overall, I recommend people to buy this kit. This kit, I think, once I finally get it painted, it's going to look pretty cool. And we're going to just have to wait for a little bit longer for the snow to go away, I think, for me to be able to get this thing done. But overall, I think it's a great buy. I think if you guys are on the fence about it, weigh your options. It's a fun kit. It is a little bit more money, but I think you get what you pay for. So I think that'll do it for the review for the Strike Noir. And with that, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.